No, we're not doing this.
You've been waiting all year to review the Smurfs too. I'm Smurfette, and I'm your co-host today. Yay!
No, we're not doing this, AC.
It's gonna be a Smurftacular time.
No, it's not going to be smurfing anything.
I'm poking you with my thingy.
That sounds awkward. And if coming from a Smurf makes it even worse. We're done. We're
Smurf!
no.
Hey,
No. We're not.
can I have my Smurf back?
Go get it. Go get your Smurf.
Fine.
Told you, we're not doing it this way. You want to do the real review? Let's do the real review.
It's Smurfs. You've been waiting all year for this.
No. 0 out of 6 lightning bolts.
Why don't you like the Smurfs?
I hate the Smurfs.
What?
We're going to leave it at that. We're not talking the Smurfs.
Give me one good reason why you hate the Smurfs.
Ex-wife.
Wow.
Is that good enough for you? I used to have a house littered with them, like hundreds of them all over the place. I'm done with that. The little blue people are dead to me.
Wow.
Dead.
Come on, Mo.
I'm done.
Okay, well, it's Lake City Rockin' Reviews. I am AC. That was Mo. I don't know if he'll be back or not, but yeah, we did not see the Smurfs 2 this week, actually. What are you doing? I thought you hated that.
I suck.
What are you doing? Put the Smurf down.
I'm one of the worst creations in TV history.
Oh, boy. Can you put that down?
Nobody loves me.
Okay. Why don't you, hey, we got a movie review. Come on, let's do this. What are you doing?
Fine.
We got a review to do. We did not see the Smurfs 2. His review was completely based on ex-wife anger.
0 out of 6 lightning
Now,
bolts.
what are you doing? Did you switch over to the country station or something?
No. 2 guns. We saw 2 guns, and I was thinking, I'm using my brain here. Denzel Washington, big star. Big star. Me, medium star. Denzel, big. Me, medium star. He's always wearing his sunglasses. You know, like when he's inside, outside, sleeping, showering. He's always wearing his sunglasses. So I'm going to start doing that.
Okay.
And in the movie, they're always wearing hats. Non-stop, no matter what they're doing. They're
true.
always wearing hats, so
That's true.
that's what I'm doing.
All right. Well, hey. All right.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. How you doing? Yeah.
What is that?
Okay. Well, if you're doing the hat thing, Mark Wahlberg in the movie, he liked to wink at women, and it seemed to be working out pretty well for him. So
Yeah, he's Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
You're AC.
What are you saying?
You can't pull that off.
I just did. Call me. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah. So.
All right, so tell us about 2 guns.
Okay, it's 2 Guns is a story of a couple of guys that may or may not be undercover agents for certain agencies.
Now that's the time to wink.
Wink. Okay, so they may or may not be undercover, but they get into some trouble. They steal from the wrong people, and then all sorts of shenanigans ensue.
Don't steal, kids.
And then can I tell them the end of the movie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so at the end of the movie, Mark Wahlberg reforms Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, puts on his hammer pants, and starts dancing around. It's the best ending to a movie ever.
Really, it comes out of left field.
Yeah.
Nobody sees it coming. Of course, we just spoiled it for you.
Yeah, that actually didn't happen, but that's how I wanted to end the movie.
That would have been great.
After the ending to This Is the End, this would have been a fitting
That would have been outstanding.
ending. Yeah. But that's not what happened. So I'm not going to spoil the ending of the movie for you. But I do think you should come check out this movie. Very good movie. It's not a buddy cop movie.
No.
Necessarily, because they're not necessarily cops, but it's sort of
Not necessarily buddies either.
it's more of a buddy action flick, though.
Absolutely. Of course, there are times that the duo, Denzel and Mark, don't get along very well. But by the end, they, of course, bring it together when they need to. But that's what I was okay about, because at some point in a buddy cop, you find out, in a buddy cop film, you find out that one guy is scamming the other guy. In this case, they're both, without spoiling too much, they're both pretty much scamming each other.
It's true.
And instead of spending a third of the film, half of the film, angry at each other, yelling at each other that you turned on me, you spend a few minutes like that, and then they move on, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that sometimes can go on for quite a while in movies like this, but they spent a couple of minutes, and it was actually very, very, very good to have that happen.
It was just refreshing to not sit and dwell on that for half the movie.
Absolutely. absolutely. And also, again, in this movie, something else that was refreshing is, you go to an action comedy movie, and sometimes you get too much action, not enough comedy, and it's kind of dead. Sometimes you get too much comedy, not enough action.
It's hard to balance it out, but this movie does it. That's what you're trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. It absolutely does that. It strikes a very good balance of the comedy, the action, the dramatic sequences. There's a couple of those in there that are more dramatic. And it's just a really good balance for a movie. And then I think this was a sleeper movie this summer, I think, because we came into this not really knowing what to expect. It was just we didn't want to see the Smurfs. Or this guy didn't want to see the Smurfs. Smurf.
You said it was a sleeper movie.
Yeah.
So I thought I was
trying
trying to take a nap.
I was trying to give you Smurf nightmares there. All right. Anyway, so it was kind of one of those movies where you didn't really hear a lot about it necessarily. Yeah, join the club.
No, you're not going to hear a lot about this movie, but you're going to enjoy this movie. It's an R-rated movie. We'll warn you about that. You have the vulgarity, you have the violence, you have the blood, you have the nudity.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. So it's a very R-rated movie. It embraces its strong rating as it should. There's a lot of trash talking in this movie, and I love a good trash talking movie.
Yeah.
So it really is. It's a fun film. Mark Wahlberg was built for a role like this, where he gets to be serious, he gets to be kind of a badass a little bit, but he also gets to be funny. He gets to be goofy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Denzel's more of the straight man, but he has his moments as well.
Yeah, he gets his shots in.
And the supporting cast, for the most part, does a great job. I know you liked the acting from the villain.
Yeah, the acting was great. Bill Paxton plays one of the main villains in the film, and I say one of them because there's actually a couple smaller ones too. Plays one of the main villains in the film. Really liked what he did. Not exactly understanding why he did it, though. There was not a lot of build up to any of the villains.
There's not a lot of background to the villain. I mean, you get explanation, but it's more a force-fed explanation. But that's a Hollywood problem. That's not a Two Guns problem. That's every movie has problems with villain backgrounds.
But we did figure out what happened after X-Men: The Last Stand, because Cyclops apparently had his eyes fixed by Jean Grey, and as he evaporated, he came back together as a Navy officer in this movie.
Wow, that was geeky.
It was, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yes.
I don't think it's just the same actor. I think it's actually Cyclops from the X-Men.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, that's my take on it anyway.
He was kind of angry in this movie.
Yeah, you should check it out and see what you think. Out of 6 lightning bolts, what do you give it?
4 out of 6 lightning bolts. It was an enjoyable film, not a perfect film, not one that I'm going to rush to see again. Not that it was bad, just, I think a one and done sort of film, which is fun, but very enjoyable though.
This to me is like Now You See Me. It's one of those movies that I didn't hear a lot about at first. It pops up, and it is really enjoyable. The lack of build for the villains to me is what it's kind of soured it a little bit for me, but even then, still a very, very enjoyable movie, very fun, and I'm going to give it 5 out of 6 fat guys.
Wow, nice. You want to give a review? You may do so as well. How about you see it on us here at beautiful North Point Cinemas? What should our keyword be?
In honor of your now dead cowboy hat, how about hat?
Okay, hat to 45364, and sometime Tuesday morning you could be getting a text that says, you're seeing the movie on us at North Point Cinemas, and you go, hurrah!
Or you can just go, oh, I'm at work. I don't want everybody to hit me because I'm jumping up and down, screaming hooray. So
Trying to embrace some sort of excitement. Try to...
Excitement's fine, I know if I jumped up out of my seat at work and got excited, you guys would probably hit me.
I know why you're not excited.
Why is that?
You're dying, aren't you?
What? No, I shot an independent movie role this weekend. I'm not dying.
No. He's not in movies.
Yeah, an independent movie, thethrobbit.com. Throwing that out there.
When were you going to tell us?
I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I wouldn't be winking so much if I'm dying.
I'm not dying. Wink.
No,
that means you are.
No, it was for the ladies. For the ladies.
Is that a dying wish or something?
In that case, I am dying.
I'm going to miss you, man.
In that case, yes.
As much as I playfully say I don't like you, I really kind of don't, but I will miss you.
Yeah.
On behalf of the departing AC, I am Mo Lightning. This has been Lake City Rockin' Reviews. Tune in next week for a brand new co-host on 107.3 WRSW.com.
I'll be back next week. I'm just trying to get the sympathy from the ladies.